this dank intro in the meantime. This is probably the best song in all Zelda. The classic, man. This is the song that defines Zelda. Looks like my screen just went blank. Okay. Many years ago, the Prince in Darkness, quote, Ganon, with two N's, quote, stole one of the Triforce with power. Princess Zelda had one of the Triforce with wisdom. She divided it into, quote, 8 units. Something, quote, Link must save her. A lot of quotes here. Are we good to go, Joe?
Oh yeah, whenever you wanna fire it up.
Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2. No, I'm just do it.
3, 2, 1, go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Spark and
Rollin, deep. Alright, so this is Zelda 1. If you haven't played this, stop watching the stream and go play it. Or keep watching the stream and go play it, but you need to get on that shit. This is the game that started it all. Quite possibly the best game on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I think most of you guys will be familiar with this game, but got an overworld and 8 dungeons with 1 extra final dungeon at the end. There's all kinds of power-ups and hidden shit on the overworld, but I'm going to be skipping most of that. Try to spend as much time dealing with dungeons as possible. So in this particular route, I'm going straight for dungeon 2 here, because guaranteed some bomb drops, which are crucial, and it's setting me up to get a sword upgrade. But yeah, it's kind of a hard game. This is the last rupee cave that I'll visit. Just need to get 17 more through enemy drops, which should be easy. It's kind of dungeon 3 here. That's one of the most important items in it. And in the world record route, this is actually the first dungeon you would go to. But if you do that, you're putting yourself at risk of not finding bombs, and you're much more likely to die. This route's not really that much slower, than really what's going to determine how fast you are is how well you can fight. These guys can only be hurt from the side or back. Die in one hit to the bomb, so you generally want to try to kill them with bombs. That's fine. So yeah, Raft gives you access to another dungeon as well as a heart. Yeah, these dungeons fly by pretty fast. You actually almost spend more time in the overworld than in the dungeons. But if you don't know where you're going, you can get lost in these for quite a while. Yes, this next boss I want to kill with a bomb, but it's kind of random whether or not he lands on it. That was great, but he didn't drop a bomb, which kind of sucks. Alright, drink. I still need 7 more rupees. Oh, well shit, there's 5. Being the devil. Ooh, damn, that was close. Alright, dungeon 4. One thing pretty interesting early on that you're gonna see. Well, actually you won't see it, but you're gonna be in a totally pitch black room and I have to do what's called a block clip. It's pretty easy actually, but you can see this room, there's a barrier right here, but I can go through it doing that weird movement there. Taking all kinds of damage. It's a good sign. Key management is sort of laid out such that you would use a lot of keys, or gather a lot of keys early on and then not really have to go out of your way for any after that. It's got a bomb drop, except it's fucking bats all the way over there. It is dubbed by Darkwing Duck to be the breakfast room. Pretty hard to go fast in this, especially if you do his route, which has you using a weaker sword at this point. The ladder is pretty crucial in this game. It lets you cross gaps that are comprised of water. It's exactly what you would use a ladder for in a video game, right? It's the first thing that comes to mind. Making a bridge. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Right, so here, there's actually 2 tiles worth of water, so to get across I need to do a glitch. There we go. So if you get on a specific pixel and press the D-pad in a certain direction for exactly 1 frame, well, good shit happens. This is the best I can describe it right now because I'm trying to fight. Got some great bomb count here. Settled on rupees for the rest of the run. Tons of bombs. Pretty much just need to execute now. Alright, get ready to drink. I'm gonna crack another one open as well. Alright, so here's probably the longest overworld segment in the run. Pretty darn hard. I have to do a lot of this glitch here. While screen scrolling. Similar to the ladder clip that I mentioned earlier. Get on a specific pixel. Press the D-pad for 1 frame and 1 frame only. And then you can go through the wall onto the other side. Yep, got all the rupees I need, and what I'm here to use it for is meat. How could you possibly beat a Zelda game without meat? I mean, come on. And then, arrows. In this game, for some reason, you have to get your arrows and bows separately. So once you have bow and arrows, then you can finally shoot them. And arrows cost a rupee a piece, which means I can basically fire 10 arrows currently. Wow. Surprised that didn't hit me. More bombs, dude. This is crazy. Alright, so this part's got more of that screen scrolling glitch. I fucked it up. Below me there's sort of a maze. And I don't want to have to go through that maze, so I can skip it with that. And here, even more importantly, I'm actually going to wrap around to the other side of the whole damn game. There we go. But yeah, now I'm all the way on the right side of the map. And one more glitchy ass movement. Come on. There we go. Cool. So I got through most of that screen scrolling segment. There's just one more to do. If you're super duper consistent with the screen scrolling, you can use that in the overworld pretty much every time you're trying to go horizontally across the screen. But if you don't get it like first try, then it's not worth going for. Wow. I'll try it here real quick just for an example. So yeah, if I get it there, it saves a little time. As well as if I were to get it here, cool. That's pretty smooth actually. Damn it, I really want to have full hearts for this next dungeon because it's pretty hard. All the enemies do 2 hearts worth of damage because you're pretty much expected to have an armor upgrade now. Come on, dude. Wow. Last one, choking my dick off. There we go. So yeah, dungeon 5, very dangerous dungeon. See what we can do. In this route, I would say this is the first dungeon that's even remotely hard. But it picks up a lot after this. But here, doing a block clip. Come on, come on, come on. Dude, I've never had trouble with this one. There we go. Jesus. Can't have that happen later on when I got wizard robes shooting at me. Alright, so this room, these guys do 2 hearts of damage a pop, so really want to avoid damage best you can. See there, you can see it took a huge chunk out of my health there. I'm going to use bombs liberally as well to help do damage if you can afford it. Yeah, that actually did no damage. Bombs only hurt enemies if you drop the bomb facing the correct direction. Oh god. One more. Alright, got it. It's considered one of the hardest rooms in the game, especially in the route where you don't have the sword upgrade. Each of those guys will take 7 sword hits, maybe 9 kill. So you pretty much have to use bombs to kill him. What's up, Sarge? What happened with your run earlier? I missed the end of it. Work. Get these bombs. I don't want another heart. Should be safe, but can't be too careful. Well, I guess you can. You can be too careful and be slow as fuck, but I'm after surviving here, personally. Damn, you got all the way to Shadow? Damn, dude, that sucks. Alright, so just a couple more rooms of Dungeon 5 here. I can only get hit one more time and still survive. 2 hits and I'm dead, so hopefully I'm okay here. You can predict the mummy's movement patterns such that I was pretty confident they wouldn't turn towards me there. It looks like we're fine here. This is Dig Dogger, easy boss. Drop a bomb, use the whistle. And you could use another bomb to finish him off immediately, but I like to conserve my bombs. And also, I want to keep the whistle out because I'm going to use it right when the dungeon's over, and drink. Yeah, dude, the fishing did really hinder you a lot there. So yeah, let's see, we've done 5 dungeons already, so just 3 to go, and then the final dungeon. Coming up here is Dungeon 7, which is one of the hardest, not because it's easy to die per se, and I do want to knock on wood there, but it's hard because of bomb management. Pretty much need a full stock of 8 bombs to get through it. And you can manipulate that with the 10 in a row thing I mentioned earlier, but for consistency, what I'd like to do here is just head over to this room over here, which has a guaranteed bomb drop. There we go. Only loses a couple seconds, provided you don't chase the bats around forever. Alright. I'm gonna finally use this meat here. Oh shit. So when these bubbles hit you, you can't swing your sword for about 2 seconds. So you really don't want to get hit there. It completely halts your progress unless you're going to use bombs or arrows on them. So yeah, we got this grouchy imp here. All you can say is grumble, grumble, grumble. And rather than fight him, Link is forced to give him some meat. Yeah, what up, Fez? Rollin with some Zelda 1. So far, so good with this run. It's definitely not PB pace, but not even close to any deaths so far. So this is unique to the route that I'm doing. Different routes get different items. Here I get this candle instead of buying the blue candle, which costs 60 rupees. I find that this is more convenient for me right now. Fun fact about these guys, the boomerangs only have hitboxes when they're going away from the enemy. When they're coming back to them, the boomerangs can't hurt you. This guy splits into 3, so you definitely want to make sure your bomb is able to hit all 3 twice. Alright, if there's a room to troll the shit out of me, it's going to be this one. We got 5 wall masters that you gotta kill. And the bubbles fucked it up. Goddamn bubbles, dude. Alright, we're good. Yeah, this dungeon, really nice to know where to go here, because it's easy to get lost here. It's all these doors that you have to bomb to open. And unlike A Link to the Past, there's no clue that it's a bombable door, because A Link to the Past, you can sort of poke it with your sword and it'll make a different sound. You can't do that in this game, you just gotta guess. Alright. All that's left is dungeons 6 and 8, both of which are probably the hardest ones so far. But I have 12 hearts now, which means I can go get a sword upgrade. Dude, come on. Thank you. In this game, instead of calling it the Master Sword, call it the Magical Sword. So yeah, this is the Magical Sword. You can tell it's magic because it's diagonal. Alright, Dungeon 6 is not easy. It's the first instance of Wizardrobes, which do a fuck ton of damage if they hit you. So, good combat, nice dodging is crucial here. In order to avoid damage from them, I want to stay on the line between tiles. So right now, you'll see Link is kind of straddling a tile there. Yeah, I know, straddling. If you're in that position, the Wizardrobes, or at least the blue ones, won't fire at you. Unless you're one tile above them. So you want to stay in this position for safety. So here goes, Wizardrobes. The red ones do a crap ton of damage. So yeah, see right there, I was on the tile instead of between tiles, and he was able to shoot. This guy, though, didn't shoot, so I was between the tiles. It's pretty much all there is to fighting Wizardrobes. Just whatever you do, don't get hit by the orange ones projectiles, because they do 4 hearts of damage, which is as much damage as Ganon does. Nice. We are set on bombs for the rest of the game. If I don't waste any, then I'm not required to get any more bombs. So that's pretty good. Oops. Got eaten by the pancake there. Okay with this damage, I just want to kill these guys. There's no way they're gonna kill me. Alright, there. Nice. And here's Goma, easiest boss in the game. one arrow to the eye does the trick. Guess the developers thought that people would have trouble figuring out to use arrows. Drink. Hope you're keeping up, RPG. Alright, so we got level 8 and level 9. Level 8 is considered by almost all top runners to be the hardest dungeon. Unlike the Wizard Robes, where you can pretty much 100% guarantee dodging the enemies, in level 8 it's pretty easy to still get hit by the enemies. You just gotta be really good at dodging. Good luck finding this dungeon without a guide of some sort. That shit is way too well hidden. So yeah, these guys are jerks. So unlike the Wizard Robes, I want to be on the tile when fighting them, because that gives you a little more time to react to them when they turn around. Oh god. How did I not take damage there? That's cool. Alright, it's the first one of the Blue Lagoon rooms, so we call them. Alright, then here's Blue Lagoon number 2. Lost my beam, unfortunately. This is going my way. Definitely going my way. Cool. Yeah, this guy's got right out of my way. This is pretty clean Dungeon 8 here, though it could be done faster for sure. You're a little better at killing the blue guys. And here we have the boss. If I were low on hearts, I'd have to be real careful, but since I have so many hearts, I can just kind of mash B and be fine. Oh, be fine. Alright, get ready to drink. Alright, so final dungeon time. For marathon safety, I'm gonna go and get a potion. It's really not far out of the way at all. But I think it's a pretty good idea, because if you've seen a lot of GDQs with this game, people tend to die in level 9, even the top players in the world, so I'm not fucking with that. Yeah, now's the easiest level in the game. Of course. Yeah, this potion is gonna help a lot. These things refill your hearts completely. And I have 2 uses of the potion, I should add. It's not really obvious, but when it's red, you can use the potion twice, and then it turns blue, which means you can use it 1 more time. So I have 3 times as many hearts, really, as it looks like I have. Alright, last screen scroll. Come on. Ah! Come on. This screen scroll I do not so much for speed, but for safety. I don't want to tangle with those guys. Alright, level 9, here goes. So I have exactly the number of bombs I need to finish the game. Don't want to waste any, but if I can get some lucky drops, that'll be nice, because I can use them to help kill things. Level 9, I think most people would say it's the hardest level, and I definitely thought so for a long time. But the thing is, you know, you have that ability to consistently dodge the Wizard Robes if you can stay between the tiles, and once you get good at that, you actually can avoid most damage in this whole dungeon. Not saying I'm about to do that, but I'm gonna try here. Got that potion for a reason. Alright, so done properly, I can get through this room without taking damage. Let's see what happens. Nice. So when you stab an enemy in this game, there's like a couple frames where that enemy can't hurt you. So I timed it so that I stabbed the little things flying around. Oh god. Oh god. Wow, I got hit by the red wizard. That's bad. But it's all good. Stay between the tiles. This guy will never shoot at me. Yeah, so getting hit by the wed wizawobes is the worst thing that can happen. The 4 hearts of damage. Cool, that's the last door with the key that I'll need for the rest of the game. God damn it, bat. I'm gonna kill this enemy here because I just don't want to try to dodge him. It's pretty hard to dodge him. Alright. Coming up on the hardest room in the game, without a doubt. This right here is definitely the hardest room. Because you don't have room to stay between the tiles here. Like, the wizards are just in your face, and there's nothing you can do. Especially when the bubbles take your sword away. Alright, we got through it. I'm definitely going to have to pop that potion at some point. So, this next room is kind of scary. I need to do a block clip really quickly before these wizards have a chance to shoot at me. There we go. Otherwise, that room can be a complete disaster. I pretty much always do that in this room. Tempted to take the potion. Probably should take the potion, to be honest, because I would die in one hit to a red wizard robe. See, I can say red. Oh! I'm gonna pop it. Reason is in this next room here, the instant you come upstairs, you're gonna have a red wizard robe trying to shoot at you. What I do generally is I just deboost off that guy. He does 1 heart of damage, which is nowhere near as bad as 4. Alright guys, we're at the end. Freaking kill this guy. Lord. But yeah, maintaining the proper distance to this guy is crucial. Otherwise, you take a damage and... Ooh, lucky fairy drop. Alright, here's Ganon. Perfect. There was Ganon. And get ready for time. It's as soon as Link comes over to kiss Zelda here. 36:43. That's definitely ahead of estimate. Alright. So I got the next game. I'm gonna do Zelda 2 next. Take like a minute here to cool down, grab another beer.